Nestled in the heart of the Massif Central, Clermont-Ferrand is a French city that is known for its volcanoes, lava stone, and gastronomy. The square is its beating heart, since it's animated by numerous fountains and statues, including that of Vercingetorix, the famous Gallic chieftain who united various Gallic tribes and led a formidable rebellion against the Roman conquest of Gaul in 52 BC. In the northern part of Place de Jode, you can find this enchanting church. Its name refers to the Minims, a religious order that founded and occupied numerous convents and churches across Europe. Why is it so dirty, you might say? In fact, a nice lady explained to us that many buildings in this city are built of lava stone. The picturesque Rue des Rats lead us to an important monument. Oh wait, we're going viral! The dark color and imposing architecture dominates the view. The lava stones used here were brought all the way of the volcanoes of Auvergne. Construction began in 1248, making it one of the earliest examples of Gothic architecture in France. While the exterior is imposing, the interior is filled with light thanks to the large windows. The contrast between the dark stone and the colorful stained glass is breathtaking. Oh, how sweet! But not as sweet as the weather. It just suddenly started raining. Taking shelter, I tried this local pastry made from potatoes, fresh cream, and fluffy dough.
Alors?
The nicest thing about rain is the amazing ambience it creates once it settles. When combined with the sunset over the Puy de Dôme, it's just marvelous. A happy couple must have sealed their relationship with the marriage in the Hôtel de Ville. Place de la Victoire, harboring the beautiful fountain of Urban II, is vivid, full of terraces. Our day couldn't end any sweeter. Some booze and rugby. Life's good. Yet, you might be asking yourself, especially if you know France, why on earth did the city occupy a space in this video? There's obviously a good explanation here. In fact, around 800 kilometers must be covered between Paris and the south of France, our final destination, and for technical reasons, here we are. Thank God this random storm settled and the sun appeared once again. Our feet finally stepped in the south of France. And to honor this, well, we had some Mexican food. I cannot believe it, a free public beach on the foot of the Pyrenees. Kilometers of clean sands offering us a perfect beach day. Oh, and the pets are also welcomed in here. How I miss the Mediterranean. Thanks to this guy, we were going to stay in a deluxe residence. Our summer vacations had a whole different vibe with the luxury we found inside this villa. Time to sit back, enjoy some reading, a cup of coffee, and amazing sunset coloring the Pyrenees at the horizon. Having good company meant amazing barbecue parties. But to burn all those extra calories, many activities were offered by the residents. The cafeteria in the middle served as a vivid nest to meet new people and watch famous sports events. We were located at Saint-Cyprien, offering us easy access to its port that attracted the locals and tourists alike. Located in the Pyrenees-Oriental region of France, bears a strong imprint of its neighboring region, Catalonia. Food was just amazingly delicious. We had the pleasure to attend St. Peter's feast day, where sardines were grilled to offer the perfect dish called sardinade. When the sun set, not only did the color of the port embellish, but the area became more active. PSG and OM in the same box? Are they mad? Did you ever get the chance to attend a Catalan rock concert? Well, I'm glad I did discover it. To end the part, what's better than a refreshing cup of sangria? Some caricature sketches. And some delightful ice cream cups from the famous Pipapo Glacier. The leisure stay had to be escaped. We didn't come all this way to settle to visiting one city, right? I will next stop a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Renowned for its exceptionally well-preserved medieval citadel. It's one of Europe's most preserved medieval cities, by the way. Carcassonne offers a unique glimpse into the Middle Ages. Its origins can be traced back to the Gallo-Roman times, but it was during the Middle Ages that it reached its peak of the construction of its imposing ramparts and castle. The Basilica of Saint-Nazaire is a magnificent religious building nestled within the heart of the medieval citadel. This stunning example of both Romanesque and Gothic architecture was built between the 11th and 14th century. Its stained glass windows, created in the 13th and 14th centuries, are considered among the finest in southern France. The vibrant streets and all of the walking we did made us hungry. What better way to fill our bellies other than enjoying some local wines of the Languedoc and regional specialities. The most famous, the cassoulet. It is traditionally cooked in a large earthenware pot called a cassole. It's a rich combination of beans, duck meat and pork sausage. Time to visit the very well-preserved crenelated ramparts. Encircling the entire Cité Médiévale, these imposing fortifications offer a glimpse into the past when the city was a formidable stronghold, but they also offer marvelous panoramic views on the more modern city underneath. Built over centuries, the ramparts are a complex network of walls, towers and gates designed to protect the city from invaders. The thick stone walls, often reaching heights of over 20 meters, were fortified with towers at regular intervals, providing archers and defenders with strategic vantage points. Our next destination is a bit different. This former keep, a remnant of the city ramparts, now houses an archaeology museum. The Cassier is one of Perpignan's famous monuments. Because of its location, Perpignan is a city brimming with history and culture based in the Mediterranean sun. Once the capital of the Kingdom of Majorca, it boasts a remarkable architectural heritage and the quintessential Catalan way of life. This Saint Jean-Baptiste Cathedral, while some consider it likewise, while others call it a basilica. Anyway, it was constructed over the centuries, resulting in a blend of architectural styles. The Romanesque influence is evident in the crypt, with its barrel vaults and sculpted capitals. The Gothic style dominates the nave, featuring soaring arches, ribbed vaults, and vibrant stained glass windows. In other parts of the city, the neighborhood can be more popular. Being that close to another country, we were enticed to crossing the Pyrenees to discover another culture. Since we already bask in the Catalan mood, might as well visit the wanting independent Spanish Catalonia, right? Gerona seemed like the wisest choice to start our Spanish expenditure. Dating back to Roman times, these walls have evolved over centuries, reflecting the city's changing fortunes. The Carolingian era saw significant additions and modifications, resulting in the imposing structure we see today. By gaining height, we discovered a secret garden that offered us an enchanting view over the city. San Domenic has a particular somber history. During the final stage of the Spanish Civil War, it was used as a prison for the Republicans and others deemed undesirable by the fascist forces. Unfortunately, it wasn't accessible and it seemed like a university was built around it. The city's cathedral is such a stunning example of Catalan Gothic architecture, featuring a breathtaking nave. Only the sight of the facade takes your breath away. Due to lack of time, we didn't get inside to visit. Maybe another time. The Arab baths are also apparently worth to visit. By walking through the tight cobblestone streets, we find this hidden gem. Sitting at the tiny balcony, the brunch we had a different taste. The Spanish ham sandwich and coffee were just perfect. The Old Fishmonger's Bridge in English is one of Girona's most iconic landmarks. Located in the heart of the historic center, it spans on the Onyar River, connecting the two banks. It was built by the company of Gustave Eiffel. Yes, the same man who is famous for the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Time to move south, to the Costa Brava. I bet that some Lebanese will laugh at this. In fact, there is a dam near Beirut called likewise. Yet the true Costa Brava has a whole different elegance. Tossa de Mar isn't only famous for its golden beaches, the whole city in fact reminded me of Jounieh in Lebanon. One of Tossa de Mar's main attractions is its fortified old town, or Villa Vela. Surrounded by walls and dominated by a castle, the cobbled streets, colorful houses, and sprawled squares create a unique medieval ambience. I don't recall seeing a fortified city next to a beach in that fashion. If you have any ideas, can you please mention them in the comments? Another iconic landmark of the town is the lighthouse, located at the top of the Villa. It offers panoramic views of the coast. Shopping in these picturesque streets is quite an experience. We now move north to a white city that reminded me a lot of the Greek islands. Cadaqués has long been a muse for artists and intellectuals. Its romantic landscapes with towering cliffs, secluded coves, and crystalline waters have inspired countless works of art. For instance, Salvador Dali, the renowned surrealist painter, was particularly drawn to that area and made it his home for many years. The village itself is a labyrinth of whitewashed houses, winding streets, and charming squares. Its historic center retains a genuine, unspoiled character, offering a delightful escape from the hustle and bustle of modern life. Visiting Catalonia isn't complete without, of course, visiting the most famous capital city. Barcelona is one of Europe's most dynamic and cosmopolitan cities. I always associated Gaudi's name to this city, so it was only natural to head to see his always in construction since 1882 masterpiece. The Sagrada Familia is more than just a church, it's a true symbol of Barcelona and a jewel of Catalan modernist architecture. Gaudi drew inspiration from nature to create an organic and symbolic architecture. Unfortunately, my heart just shattered as I learned that tickets are sold out. That's it, we should come back here another time. Being a huge Barca fan, I couldn't miss this visit. The rumors must be true, they're selling Camp Nou old seats to pay the new Spotify stadium. I know I should support them, but 100,000 euros for a seat, I mean, come on. You cannot step in Spain without trying the national dish. This Valencia dish is called after the large shallow pan used to cook the rice, chicken, and seafood. €500 for a lost toy, is it a joke or has it got like a sentimental value? Built for the 1888 World's Fair, the Arc de Triomphe originally served as the main entrance to the Ciutadella Park, where the event took place. The Gothic Quarter is the historic heart of Barcelona. Its narrow streets, lively squares, and medieval buildings transport you back in time. The quarter gets its name from the Gothic cathedral located here. It was built on the remains of the ancient Roman city of Barcelona. You can still see remnants of this era, such as the remains of Roman walls. We walked all the way to the port to witness the fancy yachts, but there was no time left to visit the famous beaches. This Italian place satisfied my thirst with a freshly brewed iced coffee, all freshened up for getting back home. We decided to get the harder yet more aesthetic route, crossing the Pyrenees to get back to France. It wasn't possible anymore to visit Cerbère and Coyure. On our way back to Paris, we had to make one last stop. The Garabit Viaduct is a true feat of engineering and architecture located in the Cantal region of Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes. I hope you liked this Transborder trip, and until next time.